Alright guys, so decided to make a quick video going over how I make these bases. I got a couple questions about how I do the bases in the little Blood Angels army update that I posted, and they're super quick, super easy, and I think they turn out pretty good. So yeah, a couple of you guys had questions about how I did it, and this is how I've based my whole army so far. And yeah, so we're gonna jump right into it. All right, so here's everything you guys are gonna need. Obviously you're gonna need a brush. I just use one of my old ones that I don't really care about anymore. You need some bases, obviously. I just got some random super glue that dries pretty fast. I use Games Workshop Dawnstone and White Scar for highlighting. And then the base, I just use cheap a tub of black paint that you can get from Hobby Lobby for super cheap. So to actually do the bases, I get 1/5 of an inch thick corkboard, and I got it at Hobby Lobby and people use it for whatever, but it's super inexpensive. I mean, it's $10 for a whole lot of it, and I can do a lot of bases with $10 worth of corkboard. So yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna take, I don't know, a big bite of corkboard. I usually kind of like to leave it roughly how it tears. I mean, like this, leave some gap here, and this kind of pokes off a little bit, so you may want to just peel back a little bit. And I usually try to keep it roughly how it tears because it makes it a little bit more natural. And if you kind of made all of them like a perfect circle or perfect square, it might just kind of look weird. So once you've kind of figured out the size cork you want, you just put on some super glue and you glue it. Once you've finished up gluing your cork down and you've waited for them to dry, it's time to start painting. So, I mean, really, you can just glob this on. I mean, that's why I get cheap black paint instead of using Games Workshop's paint. I'm actually thinking about doing spray paint for my next army. Which should go faster. But, I mean, if you get some cheap paint, I mean, you can just smother it on there and not worry about wasting paint. Once your black has dried, which mine is almost dry, but I'm trying to speed it up for video and time's sake, take some of your Dawnstone. You don't have to thin it out because you're basically dry brushing. And by basically, I mean you're dry brushing. I don't know why I said basically, but yeah, you just want to get some on your brush, wipe most of it off, and you don't want to put too much pressure because you want it to just hit the kind of raised area. See, I haven't fully waited for this one to dry, but it kind of gets diluted by the black. But yeah, you want it to be like speckled on there and not like a thick coat. So just do this to all sides of the base. Once you've finished up with your gray, I usually don't even wait for it to dry, which, maybe not the best idea, but when I'm doing a lot of these at once, I just want to bang it out. So do the same thing with white. You may even want to just hit it even lighter. I got some gray in my white. But yeah, I mean, it really pulls out the detail in the cork and makes it look like some sort of rock or something. Once you finish the white, you're basically there. You're just gonna go back over the rims of the bases with black, just to clean it up a little. It's sometimes a little hard to do without getting your fingers a little messy. But yeah, just go back around the base and clean it up. Okay, and then once you're finished with the black around the rims, you can just glue your miniature down. I originally thought I was going to pin them to make them more stable, but I mean they really don't come off if you use good super glue. So I obviously still have to touch up this guy's base, but they come out looking pretty good. Super easy, cost effective, and time effective. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys.